Hello and welcome friends. So in previous video we have seen the main app service we have registered as a client. Now we need to register the mutual fund service and portfolio service and user info service. So let's start. So like you need to add the dependency in the pom.xml again. In the all dependency whatever we have in the main app service we need to add it in mutual fund service as well. Hawkstone SR1, then Netflix Eureka client and dependency management we need to specify the Spring Cloud version as well. Same I have done in the portfolio service and the user info service already. So let me open that user info service pom.xml as well. So here we have Hawkstone SR1 Spring Cloud version, and then Netflix Eureka client. Then we have the dependency management version specified here. Now the second part is the application.properties file. So if you see the main app service application.properties file, I have removed that URL part from this application.properties. So now we will have only the port and application name. Come to this one. Application.properties file of the mutual fund service, port only and the application name only. Then portfolio service, same thing, port name and application name. And if you see the mutual this user info service, the port name and the application name of the user info service. Okay, now come to the second part. We need to specify all these services as the client. So let me open the mutual fund first. So we have the mutual fund service application.java file from where the application will get start of that service. So that only where we need to specify the at enable Eureka client. So this annotation you need to specify of each of the service. So let me close others and let me open the portfolio and user info service as well. So in user info service we need to specify at enable Eureka client. Here once again at enable Eureka client as the annotation for the portfolio service as well. Now the we have added dependency we have specified in the application.properties file, and we have done with that at enable Eureka client. So everything done at the client end. Now we need to come at the main app service where the all these services are going to communicate. So here we need to do the some minor changes, like we need to add the add load balance annotation at the rest template. And if you come to the main app controller, so here we need to remove all these the previously we have added that one at value annotation to access the properties file apps, that variables. So we need to remove that one at AutoWire for rest template. And once we have the object, we need to just specify the HTTP URLs with the user info service. So now what it will going to do, it will just before going to directly before hitting this service, this one application before hitting my mutual fund service, it will it will first ask to my discovery server, which is my Eureka server. So it will ask, hey, do you have this mutual fund service registered with you? So it will say yes, I have that one. So this name and the main controller service, the defined name must be same, otherwise it will give us error. So this name must be same, it will say yes, I have that one, and it will directly pick this service with that name only. So we need to specify here like the IP or port concept. We need to just specify the name of the microservices which is running at my, which is already registered with my discovery server. So same thing, the user info service and portfolio service. So like what we have added here, this one, at load balance, so that we can get the load balance property already defined with the Spring by the Spring Boot only. So let me start the all the services and show you the output. So currently I have started all the services, and if you run the dashboard of the localhost 8761 of the Eureka server, you will get all the services registered with the Eureka, like main app service, mutual fund service, portfolio service, and user info service. So as you can see, they have their own mapping. Like for main app service, the application is the name, and the IP of that to access that service is the main app service as localhost as 9094, and mutual fund service 9091, 9093, 9092 as the user info service. So if you want to register the multiple like replica of the same service, you need to just change the port of your application, and again you need to start the that app service as the Eureka client. So it will register that client with the discovery server, and you will get multiple replicas like available zones like that one, or in that up status as the one to. So we are getting the status of the services which are running here, and the name of the services and the port using that services. Now let me come to my this Spring part. If you see here, like my services are running successfully, and if you come to the discovery server, and you will see that is every time it is running, and it is saying like it is checking which service are in upstate or which services are in downstate, so that we will get the status there only. And the main app service, here you will see something load balancing part which we have added. The ribbon load balancing we have added here. So you are already have the ribbon load balancer client in your class path. So this is the client side load balancing, and we are using this one here for load balancing of the request. So now let me execute my request, and let's see we are getting the output of that or not. So we are hitting the 9094 main app service /2, and we are getting the user portfolio mutual fund list. So what it is doing, and if you see here, we are getting something big. So it is for like once we hit the request, it is checking the dynamic server list load balancer for the client portfolio initialized. Like this we are getting, it is checking again and again for the load balancing, and it is depends on the number of requests. It is just routing my request to one of the server, depend like which is the available server. So like whenever we are hitting the service main app service, it is just hitting this service user info service, and inside that, in the behind of the scene, it is just replacing this user info service application name with that IP of the service, and we are getting the output of that one. So like this it is working with the Eureka. We have checked the Eureka server, Eureka client, and how they are communicating in between them. So like we are able to, like we here we have resolved the two issues, that we are not hot coding now the URLs, and the application status, like which is the up, which is down, we can see directly from here. So if I will make some service as downstate, let me down the user info service, so that we can directly identify this service from the front end also. So in production environment, whenever any application or service goes down, we can directly check the status. So it will just get invisible from this dashboard only. And if you try to hit the service once again, we'll get error of the user info service. So connection refused while accessing this one user info service. You can see this error. So like this, we have like we have implemented this Eureka server and Eureka client concept If you have any doubt, any question, then please put in the comment section. I will definitely reply on that. And please subscribe to my channel, friends. Thanks for watching.